Yeah. Okay. So I have another video today with you guys. Before I get started, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrian Hernandez and this is AH Views. Thanks for coming back. I got a new video starting up the week for you guys, and I want to get started with a new topic today. As you know, we're always working on becoming a better version of ourselves and just moving forward in our lives, doing more, being more productive, not getting caught up in the past. This week, I'm going to share something that's going to be influential to someone out there. For the person who feels lost in this very wide world, they feel like a bag in the wind. Or however Taylor Swift said it, but they feel lost. They go every which direction people tell them to go, but they don't do what they want to do. Today, it's going to be a very simple topic. It's something that I've been practicing for the past couple years, and it's something that helps me be very individual, very focused, very intentional when I really need to. It's a tool that I have that I'm able to pull out when I need to. When everything is going crazy, hectic, I have the ability to shut it out and stay focused. So with this, today, we are talking about mental focus. More specifically, the power of meditation. So as I mentioned before, this world is filled with so much. Some might say it's a little bit too much. I feel like it's just enough. It's very easy to get lost. There's always stimulus. There's always external stimulus, internal stimulus trying to get you to do something else. Maybe it's not as important. Maybe it's not even relevant. But everything is trying to steal your attention. Me, for example, right now, if I'm acting all crazy, it's because I want to get your attention. But I want to make you guys assured that I'm not going to take your attention for no reason. Like I said, we're all here to build and become better versions of ourselves. So when you go through your days and you have all this external stimulus and you just need to stay focused because you have a big project due soon, you have something that's very meaningful to you that you feel like you must get done, or else it's just consistently wasting your mental resources or your physical resources, or maybe it's something that's literally life or death. Who knows? It could be anything. But it's something you need to sit down, focus, and just get it done. With that, there's plenty of ways you can go about instilling priority in your life. A couple ways that I have done this to be able to practice learning what's right from wrong. On top of that, what's most important versus what's least important. I find myself going back to my list. There's always a to-do list of things that I want to get done. Because personally, I don't like keeping that mental list in my head, so I have more space where I can think and just consciously be aware of what I'm doing with my time. With that being said, I'm in autopilot mode, and I'm just going down the list, not necessarily doing the things that are most important, I'm just doing. And I share that because we've all been there, most of them. And I share that because I know there's a large percent of us that it has been there. So if you have the same approach that I do, where we put everything on a list and then we go about getting our day done, if you're looking to do more important things with your time, I recommend taking the extra 2 to 5 minutes to prioritize in your life how important it is to you. Keep it simple. Maybe it's like a 1, super important. It's 2, kind of important, but not as important as a 1. And maybe 3, it's important, but it's not necessary that it gets done right now. Doing that extra step to make everything a priority in your life will make you feel more intentional, and not only that, you will spend more of your resources doing the things that are most important for you rather than just going out and about doing every little thing that sounds right, might be right, but ultimately might be even putting you in the wrong direction. Now that's just an example. So that's how I've been able to prioritize my focus through the power of a to-do list. Let's say you're already past that. You found things that you already want to do and you need to focus on, yet you still have that external stimulus that's trying to get your attention. Having the strength and the power, not only with your body, but in your mind. Because your mind is a very strong tool. It's very, let's say, persuasive to what you want to do versus what you need to do. Because mentally, your mind is trying to take care of itself, making sure it has all the resources, making sure it can survive for the next day. With that being said, you as an individual understand that you have what you need in order to survive, hopefully for the next couple of days, for the week. You have everything down. So you can get yourself out of that survival mindset into a more intentional, future building mindset. Now, with that, having the strength and the mental capability to be able to block things out and to stay focused with what you want to do. That takes a lot of skill and it takes a lot of practice. And I use it for when I get very emotional. As a man, things do get to me and they get my attention and it drags me wherever I allow it to drag. And that to me is a weakness. I can't expect to be the best version of myself if I'm always lost, if I'm always on a tangent, doing other things when I'm supposed to be focused on my purpose. So that's why I practice meditation. With that, it might be interesting or it might be even uninteresting. Because to my understanding, the whole idea behind meditation, giving yourself the time you need to just sit there, turn off, relax, and allow your body to just recover, even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, for whatever time it takes. With that time, you're also mentally shutting off and just being in the moment. It's not even necessarily shutting off, it's just taking that focus rather than being everywhere, rather than being on your journey. You're focused on yourself. You're in that mental state of I am here, I am now, this is what we are doing, and we are enjoying our presence and our time for what we have. With that time that you have sitting with yourself, your mind is not just gonna stop like, hey, we're not doing anything, so hey, let's just stop. Your mind is gonna continue to be flooded with thoughts because throughout your day, that's what's happening to you very consistently. You're always getting flooded with stimuli and thoughts. Therefore, when you take a time to sit, it might even be double, tripled, but it's not gonna stop. Having the ability to sit there and just stay in your presence, stay in your being, not allowing other external things to misguide you or take you on a different tangent, but having the ability to stay grounded and to stay focused on yourself, your health, and your well-being, that's a skill. That is something you need to practice. Because ultimately, if you don't practice it, you won't have it. And then you'll run through your days, you'll get distracted, you won't be on your mission, but you'll be on the mission that life gives you. Not even necessarily, you'll be on the mission that life throws in your way. Rather than being the man who sets his own priorities and does what he needs to do, you become the one who is. So if you're feeling lost, you're feeling misguided, let's practice being more grounded and being more with ourselves. Because ultimately, to me, it is a source of confidence and it's a source of mission, it's a source of purpose. Also, I feel is necessary because it's time to rest and relax. Allow everything to settle so we have that foundation rather than just being everywhere all the time, being a mess. We have some sort of structure to our processes, to our daily mission, and to our ultimately to our purpose. So with that, I wanted to share with you my thoughts on meditation and the masculine ability to be able to stay focused. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this video today. If you know someone who's a space cadet, someone who's always in the clouds, invite them to watch this video because it's ultimately a tool, a skill that you use to become a better version of yourself. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Hit the notification bell so you can know when I post again and you can learn something else. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, become the best version of yourself. Have a good one. Bye-bye. They go wherever life blows them. They're like a bag. Do you ever feel? They feel like a plastic bag in the wind. No! Not like that. Okay. So as I mentioned before, he sets his own priorities and does what